Hello, this is the Celtic Mercenary Thomas Bailey, and you are watching Drinking at the Moe's.
This is Drinkin at Demos, where we talk about the pros of pro wrestling in the Midwest while sipping on some brews with blessed beers and wrestling. That's my scene. Death matches and lucha libre, it's also mean. I'm a straight up smart goofball, not no kiss ass. I stand tall when it comes to wrestling. I'm the king. I know every move, every fling. Get ready for a wild time with Drinkin at Moe's, where we don't quit. Drinkin at Moe's, that's where it's at, like a power bomb. We hit hard, never flat. Fucking right, we're living the dream. Talking about wrestling, always a scream.
You know, I've always said here at Drinkinatmos, just because it says drinking at Moe's does not mean it has to be alcoholic. So I'm happy to say Drinking at Moe's is sponsored by Prince Nana Coffee. The exact same guy you see every week on Dynamite, on Collision. Yes, he has his own coffee, and it's freaking delicious. They don't even roast those beans until you've placed your order. And you might be telling me, hey, Big Mo, I'm more of a tea guy. They got you covered there too. Use the referral link in the description of this video. And let's get you dancing like Prince Nana with Prince Nana Coffee. All right, everybody, welcome Drinking at Moe's. Big Mo here. You know the drill. YouTube, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff everybody always says, because YouTube's algorithm continues to be a pain in the ass. We're in most places to find audio stuff too, so don't forget about those. Hit and miss whichever one people want to watch or listen to at any given point. So plug all of it. But today I'm excited to have with me the Celtic Mercenary, Thomas Bailey. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Oh, I can't complain. Like I said, I enjoy getting to have people on that have certain things in common with myself, because I'm actually all part German, Irish, and Scottish. So
Oh, that's cool.
I got all three there. So that
Yeah,
combined with being a Navy veteran, it's like, well, my alcohol tolerance is just built into my DNA.
yeah.
But first thing I like to start off with everybody with is what got you started as a fan, and then what got you deciding to make that leap into the business.
So, I started as a fan like I don't know, I maybe like 3 years old because I remember I had like this DVD disc set of like each and every single wrestler featured. I had one of Rey Mysterio, I had one
Mm.
of Edge, and then I have one of Triple H. And
Oh,
then when I watched like most of those three, I immediately got hooked into wrestling, and I started watching WWE more often. And because my parents, they were actually fans of professional wrestling before me too.
oh,
So
nice.
yeah, because
Oh,
my dad actually went to WrestleMania 3. He saw Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant.
oh
Yeah,
man.
so yeah, he was there for the moment.
Oh man. I'm jealous because I've yet to actually go to a pay-per-view of any kind. Like, I've never gone to one.
Mhm.
I've gone to some like TV tapings,
Yeah,
never a pay-per-view, and yet to say that I've been to a WrestleMania. It's like still on my bucket list. So when I
yeah,
hear of people, especially back then, for some of those like historic moments, it's like, oh man, you were actually there for that one, man.
yeah,
Color me jealous.
right. But but yeah, no.
When it came to actually jumping into the business, what was there a certain point, or were you like you just always knew?
Uh, they were like as a kid, I kind of wanted to be a pro wrestler, and then like I say like mid 2013, I kind of like forgot or like didn't know if I wanted to actually become a professional wrestler until like I say maybe 2016 or 17 ish that I kind of like found out like there's a more to like than WWE and all that stuff.
Mm.
So when I like went to like my first indie show, and then I learned that there's actual wrestling school the one I graduated was called House of Truth.
Mm.
And when I first saw it, I'm like, you know what, maybe there's something there for me. So maybe there is a chance. Maybe I can do this. So and then after I graduated from high school, I started working, started saving, and then by January of 2023, that's where I first started training as a pro wrestler at House of Truth before
Oh,
it
wow.
became my time wrestling academy. So
Okay. I was gonna say, because that name in and of itself, for change the name, and I mean, even now the lineage still is like, when I know when I hear people came from that school, it almost like,
mhm.
oh,
Yeah,
okay, I need to pay a little more attention here.
right.
Yeah, and like there's those schools like around the country. It seems like every region of this country has like at least one school that is like, you hear people came from that one. It's like, oh,
Mhm. Yeah, because even I was surprised by the big talents that came from House of Truth, like especially like Danhausen, Juice Robinson, Scarlett, Alex Shelley, like all those guys that made it to TV. I'm like, oh wow. So
oh yeah. The
mhm.
Danhausen, I gotta admit, I was like, I don't want to say pleasantly surprised, but
Mhm.
I got to meet him the one time,
Mhm.
and I'm like, oh man, this was everything I was imagining it would be.
Yeah. Mhm.
Because like, I've seen, certain behind the scenes stuff before he gets the face paint on, but it's like when he's like in full, like, oh man, he is
Mhm.
like all in on that, and I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, I have the ringside exclusive AEW figure of his signed by him
Oh, that's
somewhere
cool.
up there
Mhm.
behind me. But
Yeah.
that's something. That is a nice list of people that have gone through there.
Yeah.
Now, something that I like to talk with everybody with at least when they first come on,
Mhm.
is, you're known as the Celtic Mercenary. How did that come about? Because I know sometimes people get lucky and they latch on to something right away. Like,
Mhm.
they just get that name that just resonates with them really quickly.
Yeah.
Others, it's kind of a bit of a feeling out process. It might take a little bit,
Mhm.
going through a few different things. How did it come about for you?
So I was always like a big fan of like the anti-hero like comic books.
Mm.
And so but I think it came to like a conversation like I think with me and Truth Martini like of what I want it to be because it all actually came from like the tattoos because right here I have like the Celtic cross right here and then the other
Okay.
one I have the Punisher tattoo on
Ah,
this.
yeah.
So so at first he was gonna call me like the Celtic Punisher Thomas Tom Bailey, but I figured if I want to be signed, I don't know if Punisher is like the right word to use because I
Mm.
feel like it may be copyright issue. So I figured, what is
Uh,
Punisher? Oh, he's a mercenary. So figured Celtic Mercenary, and that's how it come about. Actually,
and you think about the comic book character and everything. I mean, it kind of fits. There's similarities in there. You can get
yeah,
the anti-hero aspect either way.
yeah,
So
and
that's. Oh, go ahead.
no, I'm sorry, but yeah, because like as soon as like I got Celtic Mercenary, I'm like, I like because like this is like kind of like down the road of like figuring out like who is the Celtic mercenary and all that type of stuff. So because like I'm starting to like learn different characters and like who I can get it off from. Like obviously Punisher since I have the tattoo, but I figured I get it from DC Comics Deadshot because he's a hired gun, and the Boondock Saints too because I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that is like the mercenary as well. He's a big hitman. So those are like the characters that I kind of developed from that
No,
I
it
part of
definitely
me.
makes sense, and you can get a little. You know, People find inspiration from different. Uh, uh, Sorry, I love my Dr Pepper, but it gives me the burps like crazy.
No, yeah, I feel you.
But getting inspiration from people that they watched before they actually jumped in the business. Like, oh God, like I always thought if I ever got into the in-ring aspect of everything,
Yeah.
that my whole deal would be I would be like a mix between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Tommy Dreamer.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty good mix.
I've been lucky enough to meet one out of the two.
Okay.
I,
That's
I
cool.
met I met Tommy once,
Hmm.
and that was back when WWE still had the restaurant in Times Square.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was at one of the SmackDown viewing parties that Tommy Dreamer happened to be the
Oh.
WWE superstar that was there hosting.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool.
And I I actually still got my WWE.
Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, back with the some of my alcohol themed collection.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I said I met one out of the two.
Hmm.
I've yet to get to meet Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hmm.
Although, to be quite honest, I don't get starstruck too easily. But with him being my all-time favorite, and if I
Hmm.
ever actually got to meet him, the way I've had him built up in my head, I don't know if I'd be able to get a word out.
Right.
I'm just
Yeah.
I'll openly admit that right now.
Right. Yeah.
I'm completely honest about that one. But
Hmm.
yeah, no, he's like one of the guys that has his own section. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna put some of my like alcohol related stuff
Right.
over there.
Oh yeah. If it's.
Like I little bit of a tangent here. It
Mhm.
happened. But
Yeah.
I am a bit of a country music fan. And
Hmm.
I got to actually, I've been lucky enough to get to meet a few people,
Yeah.
but one in particular that I actually got a signed guitar from him back there because in the same show, he points towards me when he was asking where his beer drinkers were at, and I was screaming. Before I know it, I'm shotgunning a beer on stage with him.
Oh, that's so cool.
I still got the
And,
can.
oh, that's really cool.
And at towards the end of the show, he pointed back down at me, starts motioning for something to write with,
Hmm.
takes the guitar that one of his band members was playing,
Hmm.
writes on it, walks over, hands it to me. It's hanging up on my wall back there.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I've been lucky, but
Yeah.
back on the wrestling aspect here,
Mhm.
I try to warn my guests as much as possible that if I get reminded of something,
Yeah.
I can sometimes go off on a tangent.
Yeah.
So it happens.
It happens. Yeah. No, it happens.
But back on the wrestling side of things, the thing that I always knew after coming back from the Navy, the Midwest had kind of a hidden gem aspect of it when it came to the independent scene. Because to be honest, unless you're outside of like Chicago and maybe St. Louis,
Hmm.
you're they don't really get looked at that often. But
Hmm.
you get up into Michigan, where
Yeah.
you've been at a few different places. One I mentioned before we started recording, I'm actually talking with the guy behind this place tomorrow,
Yep.
unless something happens.
Right.
Flophouse Wrestling.
Hmm.
Now, I love places like Flophouse because I gravitate towards a lot of the intense personas in wrestling.
Yeah.
And, I am a fan of, the hardcore deathmatch style of it.
Yeah.
I know there's critics of it, but hey, when it's done right, I'm a fan of it.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
What has a Flophouse been like for you? Because you pop in there every now and then.
Yeah. No, I had some fun times at Flophouse Wrestling. My very first match at Flophouse. This is kind of a funny. This is kind of a cool story I want to share because
Oh yeah.
yeah, at Flophouse because I had a match with a guy named Sensei Aaron Wade. Really
Mm,
good. I had a lot of fun working with him, but there was at one point in the match, Flophouse. Oh, sorry. I want to say Flophouse had a taping called Private Stash. I believe they started Private Stash around the COVID era, and I
mm,
think this was like the eighth like episode on IWTV, and they were just looking for people that want to come in and just wrestle. And I had nothing to do that day, so I figured I'd come in and work. You know, my
yeah.
first time there. So I started there, and I had a match with Aaron Wade. Him and I, we were going at it just for a little bit until it got to a point where he did a high spinning jump kick, and got me right in the nose.
Oh
And
jeez.
oh my god, I was seeing stars. Like I was like legit on the ground. I'm just like, what the hell, you know? So I'm seeing my nose is bleeding. I'm already seeing it. I'm already feeling it, and then so he has me in a rest hold a little bit, and so in my head I'm just like, do I want to keep going? Do I want to? Should I just stop it right here? And I'm just like, nah, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. And then after the match, I had a nice standing ovation from the crowd, from the workers. So
Hey. Yeah. No, you take punishment like that and keep going. Yeah. No, I
yeah.
can see that earning some respect.
Uh, yeah, I think that day I definitely earned like most of people's respect during that match, and
That's awesome.
but still I want to say shout out to Aaron Wade, not giving me the standing ovation, but like he was a lot of fun to work with, and I would definitely like to work with him again. So hope he's
Oh
doing
yeah.
good. Hope he's doing great. But
Oh yeah. No, I had him on, but for some reason the audio and video was messing up. So
oh
I
really? Oh
like you know being a bit the busy guy that he is, we're still in the process of trying to get that one redone. But yeah, no,
yeah,
he's an awesome dude. And oh man, that you okay? I mentioned tangents.
yeah,
Well, you brought up rest holds. When I am in the crowd or on commentary, my whole thing is it's my mission to make somebody crack.
right.
Like some off the wall thing, whatever it might be, whether
Yeah.
it's commentary partners, whether it's ring announcer, wrestler, referee, whoever.
Hmm.
Well, I've gotten a few good ones.
Yeah.
Like I during a rest moment, I actually got Mike Bennett one time,
Oh really?
like right after the whole Undisputed Kingdom really started going,
Okay. Yeah.
and Roderick Strong was yelling out, "Hang I yelled that out during a match with Mike
uh,
Bennett,
yeah.
and he just looked down and like I swear it looked like he was mouthing, "You son of a."
Yeah.
And well,
He probably has heard that so many times. It probably cracked him up a lot.
oh, he told me after the show that I popped the hell out of him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
He's like big win.
And on commentary, I actually slipped in a poop joke, and it got my commentary partners laughing so hard they had to stop
Oh wow.
because it was during one of those. Well, it was in between matches, so kind of like a rest period per se.
Okay.
And they were talking about the second show. What was
Okay.
scheduled to be the second show. And commentary partner said, "Sounds like a solid second show." And I'm like, in my head thinking, "Oh God, you walked right into this one." And without missing a beat, I just said, "Yeah, because nobody likes a running number two." And he was just like, "Fucking hell."
Yeah.
So yeah, my little tangent there. Now another place that I've seen, I have a couple promotions I want to talk about because I am somewhat familiar with
Mhm.
each of these. That's probably why I picked him, because I actually know a little bit about him. But
Yeah.
I've actually had a few people on, including a few champions and former champions, but Chaos Wrestling, another place that is known for some intensity, we'll just say.
Mhm.
What was it been like for you there?
So Chaos is basically like my home promotion, honestly, especially in Michigan. Like, uh, mostly every show that I've worked with amazing and great talent there. I was the first ever digital media champion.
Ooh,
I defended the title for like 260 days. I defended the title in two different promotions. One of them was in Flophouse, and the
nice.
other was in Metro Pro Wrestling. And then uh, there was one point where the heavyweight champion couldn't make it, so they needed an interim heavyweight champion, and so they had me. It was a triple threat match. They had me, Trevor Stroud, and Maximilian. The three of us, we were main event, and it was probably like one of my favorite triple threat matches I will ever watch over and over again. Uh, but I won the interim heavyweight championship, and then I kept defending the title more and more, and eventually it did get to a point where I had to defend the title against the Chaos Cup winner, and since he was the Chaos Cup champion, we were then to unify them and to become the official Chaos Heavyweight Champion. Then, so once like, and then I have held the title for 364 days. I was almost like a day
Almost a
early.
full year.
Yeah, because I was like a day early. I would have been like a full year like champion. But
Okay.
I had some incredible moments. I had some awesome matches I look back to,
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
and like the other thing, like I would say is like probably would have like been best to like how do I say? I don't know if I was losing shape and whatnot, like during my time as heavyweight champion, but like I still wouldn't let it like affect me in a way because I
Yeah.
still like look back at those matches. I'm like, wow, I worked with like great people and like I worked with a lot of great talent there too.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, but yeah, no, and then I even defended the title out of state too. So
Hey.
yeah, not trying to pull my own horn there, but like it's
Not like, oh God, who was it that said it this way? I think it was Arn Anderson said at one point, not to toot his own horn, but toot
yeah,
toot.
yeah, right,
No, hey, nothing wrong with having moments out there that you look back on and you're excited about, and you know what, you're damn proud of.
yeah.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Mhm.
And a promotion that is kind of helping with some moments that I know, looking back on, that you're probably going to be really excited to talk about and reminisce
Mhm.
after these happen. Fantastic League of Wrestling,
Yes.
getting in there, and some of the foreign partnerships that they had, leading to, and I'm not like breaking any news here, it's on
Good.
social media, but
Right.
you're going in, I believe, April for an excursion over there for FTO.
Yes.
That is awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I when I first heard the news because I always wanted to wrestle in Japan because I when I first like when I was watching wrestling again at the time because I knew there was WWE, I knew there was like Impact, but I didn't realize there was more wrestling until I started watching New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
And when I kept watching New Japan Pro Wrestling, I'm like, this has to be the place for me, because like WWE, like especially like they tell like stories through like drama, like theaters and everything like that.
Yeah.
But with New Japan, like they still tell stories but through like realism. You know what I mean? And that's something like
Mhm.
I've kind of immediately got hooked into. So, but when I heard the news and because when I got the call from John Bullard, amazing human being, by the way,
Oh,
amazing.
totally. Yeah.
When I got the call from him saying that I'm going to be wrestling in Japan, I was so happy. I was super excited because like finally like I can check off a bucket list that I've always wanted to do and always wanted to travel to, and that is wrestle in Japan and for FTO.
Oh yeah, no, that is an awesome opportunity. I'm excited for you. I know I can only imagine being in your shoes and getting getting that call. Like I've had a couple moments to where like different things that I go to check my phone and like a
Yeah,
text message or an email or something that like something pretty big and I'm like I about dropped my damn phone because I'm like
right.
holy crap.
Yeah,
Wait, like double take like
right.
our
Like, is this real? Like,
this is happening.
yeah,
Whoa. So yeah, I can only imagine that had to be kind of one of those where it's like, oh god, I need to be careful with my phone here.
yeah.
Oh man, that is awesome, and they've
Thank you.
gotten that's awesome for you. I know Fantastically Wrestling they have a few different international partnerships, not just there. They got one with Puzzle. I'm trying to remember
It's in Taiwan, I believe.
Taiwan,
Yep.
yes, and then Mexico, England, like all over the place. Just
Oh,
a whole plethora of uh, chances to not only have people from here go over there, but they're bringing people over here.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, was it the current current true world champion with Tommy Gunn?
Yep.
I've gotten to speak with him before, and you know they got that partnership with him. I know this next season they're bringing in again. It sounds like a little bit more of an extended stay with the guy from what was it, Dragon Gate.
Yes, Dragon Gate. Yep.
So that,
Another big promotion in Japan as well.
oh yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
So some great experiences there. What has been some of your favorite moments there? Because I know with the friendship that I built with John Bullard, and I actually, you know what, I'm gonna. I forgot I thought about actually wearing this tonight, but
Uh,
being the official podcast partner,
mhm.
I actually got one of the ref shirts.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
got my logo right there on the
logo.
front.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, some like I'm planning on getting that thing framed up at some point, but
Mhm.
it's just great. So what has it been like for you there? Because like you said, the international partnerships and being able to bring people, excuse me, wow, being able to bring people over here, like
Mhm.
it just adds to the list of people that you can mix it up with in there. But
Yeah.
invaluable experience.
Mhm. It's it's very last words. It's very interesting and it's very exciting for more talent, especially like out of country to come over the flow and showcase like what they have, and especially with like we had like a couple. I know we had one from Taiwan, and then we had one from Dragon Gate, and I know we had I think SCW. Oh no, it was Berto with his defending his title for the promotion.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I think, what was it? I know Tommy Guns defended the title
Supernova.
down there, and
Mhm.
then Berto's done a bunch of work with the promotion down there. I'm wanting to say they brought up people from that promotion, although
Maybe.
I do know that they're doing in this next season doing like a joint show down there.
Yes, yes, they are.
That's going to be huge.
Mhm. I know. It's definitely huge and definitely huge for the talent going over there as well. It's definitely exciting. Definitely exciting. Uh, but yeah, no. Most of like my favorite moments by far from Flow is We haven't like made big moments yet, but we made like a moment to like for people to be prepared for because me and my tag team partner James Fury, we are known as the Instruments of Destruction. We we've been teaming up. Want we want more money in the bank account. We need names. We are hunting people, and then we want the Double Dragon championships.
Oh yeah,
And then we made a statement, especially attacking Cyberstorm and uh,
yeah.
maybe sending a message to the Leo brothers as well, the current champs,
Yeah.
um, that no matter who it is, no matter who has those titles, like we want them tag titles, and
I've
also
been
screw Nick Diamond.
oh yeah, I've been lucky enough to have all of them, like all
Mhm.
four of those guys on. So like
Yeah.
getting to see you in there, and I'm actually scheduled to be talking with James Fury here in early February.
Okay. Okay, that's cool.
So getting to say that been talking with all six people. Math in my
Mhm.
head, not my strong subject, but getting to talk with all six people in the mix for those tag titles. And by the way, Flo has some damn nice looking titles.
Yes. Oh my God, they have beautiful, beautiful looking titles. Like, especially with the new one, the WrestleTopia Championship. Oh my
Oh
God,
yeah,
they're
that one that's going to go to the winner of the Super Juniors tournament they're having.
yep,
Yeah,
yep, yep, yeah.
that.
Oh, oh yeah, no. Yeah, no. It's definitely like a fun moment and definitely interesting to see like all eight of those brilliant and great talent there too. It's more like a young and upcoming like talents of
Yeah.
wrestling for the WrestleTopia Championship.
Oh yeah, it'll be a great opportunity, in kind of leading back into the the foreign partnerships that they got going on.
Mhm.
Like you get one of those belts put on you, that leads to that maybe those foreign partners want some of the champs on their show.
Right, yeah. Oh yeah, no. Like I think like another big goal of mine is like if I go to FTO, like I would like possibly like may not happen if they put me in a match. Don't mind, don't matter. I'm still gonna cross names off the hit list, no matter who it is, because I do want to take one of their titles and bring it to Flow, bring it to the US, and then who knows, maybe come back late like a couple months later in Japan and then defend it there again, and then bring it back to the U.S. again. Like
Hey,
it's a big goal. It's a more of a are you out of your mind like type of deal. But I have win championships and I have proven that I can top the best and I have proven I can take it to a next level. So I'm willing to do it with a foreign title, especially FTL or what other promotion out
puzzle
there.
wherever you end up going.
Puzzle. Yeah. Puzzle, SCW Mexico, DOA in England. Like, I'm willing to do it again. I'm,
Oh yeah, no, I for one would love to see it.
yeah.
Now,
Especially, sorry, didn't mean to, especially me and my tag team partner, James Fury.
oh
Like,
yeah,
we'll go to take tag titles anywhere. So,
so
that's,
that would be one thing you mentioned, and it got me getting this idea. You go
Mhm.
over there in April, you bring back one of the titles from there, win tag gold with Flow, then bring both belts back over
Both
there.
bouts back. That's a great idea. I would love that. I would love that.
That would
uh,
be something.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, no. Because not only that I would be coming back, but also James Fury would also be making his debut. And also props to James Shea too because he's also going to be wrestling out of country. He will be going to the UK and wrestle there. So you
Oh
know,
yeah, that'd be a great opportunity for him. You know what? I'm excited to get to talk to him about that one. That's going to be fun.
oh yeah, no, 100%, 100%.
Now with my show, I got two categories here. First one's a bit of a name game. I name off some people. You give me some quick thoughts on them, and I try to theme it towards the guests as much as possible. And
Okay,
I got this whole thing Celtic Mercenary, Irish. So I figure each of these people have Irish blood in them. Like they got the accent,
Mhm.
but yeah, they pretty much all got the accent.
Oh yeah,
So
no, they got the accent, making me jealous over here, making me. uh, I wish
so
I had an accent like that.
I'm I will say one person on this list I've actually gotten to meet before.
Okay.
So we'll just leap into it here. You getting to go over to Japan, I figure, you know what? Why not lead off with this guy? A guy that really made a leap out there in Japan, was there for the start of the Bullet Club.
Mm, okay.
He was known as Prince Devitt, but
Yeah.
Finn Balor.
Hmm. Uh, Amazing, talentful, very talented wrestler, and I known Finn especially when he started in NXT. I was always a huge fan of the Demon King, and if for some reason if Finn Balor ever comes back to New Japan and brings back Bullet Club, then I would probably be honored to like come join that group at least. I
Oh,
sound like I know I'm sounding like a muck at the moment, but it's just like one of those cool things. Like, but
hey,
Finn Balor easily one of the talents, and he should definitely have a world title around his waist right now.
oh yeah, no, and you know what? Nothing wrong with. Okay, before we get on to the next person, the the whole
Yes,
term the whole term mark has a bit of a negative context to it because
it
there's lots
does.
of people out there that want to use it as a bit of an insult.
Hmm.
Which I mean, the way that people that get it used as an insult are described out there and the way they act,
Hmm.
there's some people out there that they deserve the negative context to it.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, every single person in the wrestling business, for the majority of them anyways, have all at one point or another, and even maybe still now, are a mark for somebody out there. Somebody got them into watching.
Yeah.
And then, just a mark for the business in general. Like they're just
Hmm.
a fan of it. Because,
Yeah.
if you're out there putting your body through what you guys do in that
Hmm.
ring, and
Yeah.
I've been through a pro wrestling boot camp, got a little taste of it, and even that
Right.
little taste had me walking funny for about a week.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So, like,
Especially like
anybody that can put their body through that willingly on a
hmm.
consistent basis, you
Yeah.
gotta be a fan of it and you gotta love it, or else why the hell are you doing it?
Right. No, 100%. 100%.
Now, next up,
Hmm.
I figured that this one was kind of fitting. You being the Celtic mercenary, this guy being the Celtic warrior,
Yes.
Sheamus.
Hmm. First, I think unappreciated at first, and then now is recognized as one of the greatest brawlers out there in the pro wrestling business.
Oh, for
So,
sure.
one of the heaviest hitters in the
Yeah.
business, like that's also another inspo, especially like I'm always loving being like a heavy hitter like type wrestler, like especially like throwing them around too is also like a lot of fun too. But it's always that heavy hitting feeling that
Oh, yeah.
always keeps on. But yeah, no, Sheamus, unappreciated, talented at first until he had one of the best matches with Gunther, and
Yeah.
now being recognized as one of the greats. So,
Oh God, the way they were beating the absolute crap out of
oh,
each other.
oh my God, had me
Oh man.
popping right.
Oh man, it was something else. I love that style, but
Mhm.
the thing that I don't think it helped me that recently I saw a video of and I'm a fan of Chris Van Vliet. Some of the people that he's had on his
Mm.
show,
Oh, yeah.
I could only dream of being on that level.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I saw one recently of his episode with Santino Marella, and some of
Yeah.
the way
Mhm.
he would ask him about some of the names that he would mispronounce throughout
Oh,
the career.
oh, yeah.
And Sheamus came up, and I'm like, now every time I hear Sheamus, I
It's
hear it the way
it's Santino's
Santino
voice.
said it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't help it now.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Or the other funny one that I still get a kick out of was the way Santino would mention Kelly Kelly. It was like Kelly Kelly. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, like when Mr. Anderson used to do that, Mr.
Yeah.
Anderson. Then he pulled
Yeah.
that Anderson. That similar there.
Yeah.
Or Baptista. You get the shooting lasers at the main arms.
Batista or John Cena or like
John
that one.
Chanda or Ray
Yeah.
Mastrio.
Mhm.
Oh God. Okay. Tangent there.
Yeah.
Anyways, I mentioned that one person on this list I've actually got the opportunity to meet.
Mhm.
And I got something signed from them somewhere that I'm just waiting to get framed up. But
Mhm.
Becky Lynch.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Becky Lynch. Let's see. Uh, I'm a little 50-50 with Becky Lynch. I definitely appreciate her work, especially when she first started until like when she became the man, like when she had that moment. That's when the moment she turned heel on Charlotte, like she always had it in her, I would say.
Yeah.
She you know, it's just like I don't know about this version Becky Lynch, like I'm kind of meh, like but I think like she should always be appreciating of the talent and like a revolution or an evolution that her and the four horsewomen that started. So
Oh yeah. Oh no, definitely. Definitely need to be appreciated for that because the nothing against the era or eras before them, but
yeah,
in those eras, you wouldn't have thought about having a women's match be the main event at WrestleMania.
yeah,
Now
no,
there's been a couple,
hmm
so that would have been unthought of,
yeah,
a while back.
right, yeah, yeah.
So definitely something. Now, last but not least, kind of in a team there with the first person on the list,
Mhm.
JD McDonough.
Ooh, hard hitter, uh, especially with I was always a big fan of JD McDonough when he was Jordan Devlin at the
Ah, yeah.
time. Great. He was known as the Irish Ace in promotion that I would like to work for one day. It's called Over the Top Wrestling.
Ah, yeah.
He was their world champion. He had probably one of the best matches I have seen. Him versus Walter when before he was Gunther.
Ah,
Him
yeah.
and David Starr going at it. Many great talents. So I was always a big fan of Jordan Devlin, now known as JD McDonough, and he's probably one of great young talents out there, and definitely he should have a future ahead of him. If not, then I don't know what they're doing.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, it was kind of cool seeing him and Finn have the run they had with the tag titles
Mhm.
and everything with the Judgment Day, which it's weird thinking that kind of cheering some of them on now. Expect even as much crap as I've given another stablemate of his, Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah,
Like I used to give Dominic so much crap,
right.
but I gotta admit, there's a level of respect I have for him for the way that, yeah, there's been some pretty loud boos, but the way he's owned it.
Yeah, No, he especially like when he first started like wrestling too, because like that's another thing for like young wrestlers too. Like especially when I first started wrestling, like the first time I popped out through the curtain, like I was screaming and yelling, and then people were just all the time because everyone's like, "Who is this guy? Like, who is this kid? Who is this dude?" So it's just one of those things. Like, even I have to like, even like when I was a good guy, I was getting booed a couple of shows, and I owned that. Like, I had to like, because I knew like some people won't like me, so like, it's just one of those things. Like, they don't like me, then I won't like them back. Plain and
Yeah,
simple.
yeah. No, that's a pretty good way to go about it. Pretty simple. Now, I have some random questions. Some wrestling related, some not. Some
Okay.
nothing to do with anything we've talked about so far.
Yeah, 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 definitely.
So I give you the question first answer that pops into your head. First one, you mentioned one moment earlier,
Hmm.
but maybe we got another one that can fit in here, or hey, maybe it's the same damn one.
Yeah.
Craziest in match moment for you?
Oh, uh, I'm trying to think. There have been a lot of crazy moments that I've had. Uh, I, I think it might have just been me and Aaron Wade when he kicked me square in the face.
Yeah,
I think
that would
probably
fit.
that's probably the only answer that could pop in my head at the moment.
Yeah, no, that is definitely one that would stick in my memory for a while afterwards, for
Yeah,
sure.
right. Yeah,
Yeah, nothing like getting your bell rung there to stick as a crazy moment, right?
yeah. No, 100%.
Now, going over to Japan, that's going to be some long flights there and back.
Hmm.
That led me to think, what is a way, your favorite way for travel entertainment? Because you're gonna have some time to kill.
Yeah. Because sometimes like the most time I have traveled was always driving in a car, and most of them were definitely with other wrestling buddies of mine too,
Yeah.
especially if we're going to shows. Because like sometimes like even if I'm not booked, like I would still like go out to shows and like still help out if the
Oh yeah,
opportunity
that's the
comes.
way to do it.
Oh yeah, no. But doing it with flight, it is definitely interesting because I've been on an airplane before. I know what it's like to be on an airplane. Like, so this one, like, I know it might be a long flight ahead of me, but at least I know what I'm expecting this time. So, at least I'm prepared for that.
Oh yeah. So what is going to be something like you're going to take with you for entertaining yourself on that flight?
Uh, let's see. Probably gonna bring my old Nintendo DS that I always had.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. I always had. Let's see. Obviously gonna bring my phone, of course, because I have like stuff on there that I need. Probably maybe a Nintendo Switch, maybe. Let's see. That's about it. Really, because like I'm mostly like earbuds too. Like
Oh,
especially I definitely need my earbuds to listen to music or something,
oh
or
yeah.
podcasts especially.
Oh, for
So
sure. I know. I was actually thinking about this on the way back home from my regular job today. That because I was like, man, do people still even use Game Boys anymore? Because like
yeah.
it got me thinking because when I was going through some of my stuff that
Mhm.
I have still stored to figure out something to do with, I found my copy of one of the first Pokemon games, the one
Oh really?
the when it was the red and the blue one.
Hmm.
I found my copy of the red one over like it's over here behind the
Oh, that's
camera.
so cool.
And
Yeah.
I was just like, oh man, do people still even use the like except for people that like maybe collect retro games and stuff?
Right. Yeah.
Got me thinking about that because I
Right.
know I don't even know where I think I found my old Game Boy Color
Hmm.
around somewhere, but
Yeah.
good lord, I can't even remember the last time I've used the damn thing. All right. Now, we are in the midst of big time in professional sports
Hmm.
with the NFL playoffs going on. I'm not going to talk about how my team's doing because they freaking blew it.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
we're on the road to the Super Bowl, one of the biggest eating days of the year.
Yes.
What would you say is a favorite food of yours?
Ooh. I'll probably have to go with like pizza rolls or like chicken wings, like
Classic.
the classic. But yeah, no, those ones like those ones are nice to have, or like even nachos, especially like the bean dip nachos. Like those ones
Uh,
are those ones are nice. Those ones are nice to have,
although
and then have an
my
energy
whole
drink with the two, like
mm,
that too.
my whole thing with nachos though,
Hmm.
especially at like restaurants, is how most places it's like all chips
Yeah.
and all the different toppings, and then like one you eat all the toppings, and then all you're left with is the chips. And there's
Yeah.
a few places that like actually get it, in my opinion, right, where it's
Yeah.
like they kind of layer it almost like a lasagna, where it's like chips
Yeah.
and toppings and
Mhm.
chips and toppings.
Yeah, no, those ones are definitely cool, especially with the cheese melted into the chips and
Oh
the
yeah,
other toppings on top. Like those ones are really good. Those,
top
yeah,
top notch. Not god damn
yeah.
it, I just had dinner before we started recording, and now I'm getting hungry again.
Right.
Son of a all right. Well, with the name of a show like I have, I feel like I have to ask this one.
Mhm.
Favorite drink, alcoholic or otherwise? Or hell, both.
Okay. Favorite drink. I would go with the Ghost energy drinks.
Yeah.
My top three favorite ones is one is the raspberry cream, two
Okay.
is the Welch's grape. Welch's grape.
I've tried the
Well,
grape one. That is
yeah,
pretty good.
that
What
one's
was
really
the other
good.
one?
The other one, this one's kind of maybe not everyone's favorite, but this is mine. Is sweetest fish.
Ooh.
Yeah, the sweetest fish flavor is really good. And then
Okay.
my favorite alcoholic drink, and I mix it too, is a Jameson and a Diet Coke. Jameson
Ooh.
Coke. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Whiskey and Coke. I
Mhm.
like that.
Mhm.
I know I like Jack and Coke, and I put a little grenadine in there, making it taste like
Mhm.
a Jack and Cherry Coke.
Yeah.
Freaking delicious.
Oh yeah.
But no, that sounds like a good combination right there. But
Mhm.
energy drinks, I haven't tried too many of the ghost ones. My personal favorites are some of those C4 ones.
Okay. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
they got some great ones. My personal favorite, and I'm always disappointed when the store on my way to work doesn't have it, but
Yeah.
the Hawaiian Punch one.
Oh. Okay.
It and people have asked me what does it taste like, and it tastes
Yeah.
like they just carbonated Hawaiian Punch.
Yeah. No,
It's
that's good. That's cool.
freaking delicious.
Yeah. I
That
think.
that or they have the popsicle brand ones.
Yeah. No.
They,
Yeah.
they
Those are
got like
really
grape and
good.
cherry, and oh,
No,
the
those ones are
cherry
good.
ones just that and the Hawaiian Punch one are probably my two absolute favorites.
Yeah.
Probably drink way more than I need to of those.
Right.
Now, best advice you have for anybody wanting to get into wrestling?
Uh, Mouth closed, ears open.
You
That's
not the first person that.
that's probably like the best way to say it, especially like how it is going, like especially on Facebook and social media. So it's probably like the best way I would say it. And also like if I may say like the best like advice I would give out to anyone else like starting the business is help out as best as you can, especially like setting up and tearing down
Mhm.
because that's gonna get you looked at because you know you want it more, but also while you're doing it, make sure you know your own value of it as well. So
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely one of those you don't want to step on anybody's toes, but
yeah,
you want to, like you said, you want to know your value. You don't want
yeah,
somebody to just
take advantage of it.
take
Like
advantage. That perfect.
yeah, yeah,
You don't want somebody taking advantage of it. You want to know your value, so you know when to. I guess, for the lack of a better way to put it, you want to know when to not put up with the bullshit.
yeah. No, exactly. Like there's been a lot of bullshit, and that's why it's best. Like that's why I always keep my head clear away from the drama and everything else like that. That's why I'm always trying to get out of state. That's why I'm always like going to different places. And so far so good. It's been pretty
Hey,
good. So yeah.
that I like hearing that because yeah, there's enough craziness and drama out there. You want to be as far away from it as you can, as often as you can.
Right. Yeah, no, 100%.
Sometimes it's unavoidable, but whenever you can, just be away from it.
Yeah.
All right, now where can people find you social media wise? So if they don't already have their eyes on the Celtic Mercenary, they can go ahead and get them there.
Okay, you can find me on Instagram at Celtic Merc Celtic underscore Merc underscore TV. I always post my stuff there on Instagram. So most of the times too. You can also find me and follow me on Facebook as well. If you add me or like you just see my post there, like I'll probably add you back. I'll probably add you not. Just don't be weird. Do not DM me asking me for autographs, please. Like I had enough of that, and I had like weird instances. Fans DMing me my mother, so that's a no no. That's a
Yeah,
no no.
yeah,
That's
no,
a
no,
big no no,
no.
especially that's a big no no.
Yeah, unless you know them on that level,
Right,
yeah,
yeah,
just stay away from.
yeah. Just stay away from that, please. But other than that, you can find me on those two because I always post shows of where I'm going to be at, especially on my stories and everything else. So you can always find me on there on those two.
All right, we'll definitely get all of that in the description. I want to thank you for taking the time to talk to me tonight. Been an
Oh, of
absolute
course.
pleasure.
Mhm.
I wish you well with the excursion over to Japan. I look forward to having you on when you get back so I can hear all about it.
Oh, thank you, and thank you for having me. It's been a great time. I'm definitely happy to be on here.
Oh yeah, you're welcome back anytime. All
Right.
right. Now the fucking button. I see. I told you I had the issue with the damn button.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Go and switch